Hello, welcome to my channel. My name's Catherine and this is So Much Sewing. So Much Sewing is my home sewing adventures. So if you are as obsessed with sewing as I am, I hope you'll stick around. Thank you for coming back to see me today. If you are a returning viewer, you know that I appreciate your company. And if you are new, well, hello, welcome. I hope you will decide that you want to stick around, that you'll click the like button, the notification bell and the subscribe and all that amazing stuff. And that would be super amazing. Thank you. Today I have got a week's worth of me-mades to show you. Oh, it's actually, well, full disclosure, it's actually eight outfits to show you. And as I say, full disclosure, I filmed this over a couple of weeks, just when I felt I could do it in the morning. I had enough time in the morning before I went to work, or if I felt the outfit warranted it. So yeah, this was filmed over a couple of weeks, but you know, generally I do wear my me-made items so much. What I tend to do, sometimes I'll have an entirely me-made outfit on, but generally what I do is I incorporate it with, you know, pieces that I already had in my wardrobe. A lot of what I wear is thrifted, so I'm usually either in thrifted or me-made items, and quite often I mash the two together. So I just thought you might be interested in seeing how I wear my me-mades in the real world, in the wild, so to speak. I always like seeing this kind of video from other creators, so I hope you're interested. And I'm just going to do it anyway, so if you're not interested, click off and come back and see me next week when I will hopefully have something more to your taste. Sorry, just popping in quickly to say that ironically, even though this is a me-made, worn out in the wild, this is what I wear day to day kind of a video, I'm not wearing anything me-made today. I'm sorry. This is just a shirt that I purchased new on sale. I do seem to like to be thrifty. So yeah, not wearing anything me-made today. Sorry. So the first outfit that I would like to show you today, and bear in mind, as I say, this was filmed over a period of a couple of weeks. When I started filming, we were in spring. We are now in the first few days of summer, and you will probably almost see a progression of the clothing into the warmer summer periods, but still in the mornings and then in the evenings where I live in Canterbury, it is quite chilly, even often in the summertime. So what you'll be seeing today is layers. Basically, I've got a jacket on in almost every single photo, and as the summer progresses, I'll lose the jacket and just wear the piece that's underneath it. But the first one I will show you is my songbird kimono-y, dustery, long jackety type thing from Pattern Emporium. This pattern you can actually make either in woven fabrics or in knit, and what I've done is I've made it in 100% tencel knit from paper scissors cloth here in New Zealand. There's no elastine in the fabric at all, so it doesn't have a lot of recovery to it. So I have found that this piece is quite heavy, and it did stretch a lot. So recently I took it up because it stretched a lot in the length, and it stretched a lot in the sleeve as well. So it just sort of, it's quite heavy, absolutely beautiful fabric. It is just so delicious to wear, and the feel of it, but it does, as I say, it doesn't have recovery, so it does kind of hang and drag a little bit. So that's why I had to shorten the sleeves, and I shortened the length of it. You can't see in this photo, I'll see if I can find another photo from when I first made it with my hand in my pocket, and you'll see how far down the pockets have stretched. But having taken the length up and taken the sleeve up, it's a much more wearable piece. And on this day, I wore it with a thrifted item. It's actually a New Zealand designer called Euphoria. The pieces are extremely expensive, but I managed to thrift this one on Trade Me for a fraction of its price. I think they're normally like $300 and something for this dress, but I picked it up for, I don't know, $45 or something like that, and it was in really good nick. I've worn it quite a bit. It is showing signs of wear now, but I've had a lot of wear out of it for my $45, and I think it looks amazing with the jacket. The colours are almost exactly the same. And I'm also wearing this outfit with a pair of thrifted boots. These boots are leather, knee-high, a brand called Minx. They're very, very expensive also. I picked these up secondhand for a fraction of the price. I love these boots, and they will stay in my cupboard now. I'm not going to wear them anymore. It's summertime, but they'll be in my cupboard for when the winter rolls around next year. The next outfit to show you, some of you who have watched me before will recognise this dress. This is my Susie dress from Hubbarding Patterns. I can't tell you how many times I've talked about this dress. You're probably sick to death of me banging on about it, but I love, love, love this dress. I can't explain to you exactly why, but it's just one of my most favourite things I've ever made in my whole entire life. I made it in a Liberty cotton from the fabric store, and just everything, I don't know, I just loved it. I loved making it because it was a beautiful quality cotton. The gathers gathered so nicely. I just love and adore this dress. It is a it's got straps on it. I can't think of the proper words right now, sorry, but yeah, it's got straps on it, so it's sleeveless, so I would never wear it on its own, but I wear it with this Jason Lingard top, the blue top you can see that I've worn over the top of this dress. Jason Lingard is another New Zealand designer. Again, amazingly expensive pieces. I did buy this one new, but it was on deep discount. One thing about Jason Lingard is the pieces are expensive, but for some reason he does amazing discounts at times throughout the year, and I picked that up for a song. And over the top of the Susie dress and the Jason Lingard cropped top is my beloved moss jacket by Helen's Closet. I have made 3 moss jackets. One of them I ended up not keeping, but this one is made in a viscose crepe, and I adore this jacket. I love the colour of it. It's called Kingfisher. When I made it, I did crop it. It's a bit shorter than the pattern, original pattern, and I did shorten the sleeves a little bit, but I wear this jacket quite a bit. You'll see it popping up in later outfits, and I just love this outfit. I'm wearing it with, I think I've got my white leather sneakers on. They were purchased new. The next outfit I will show you is my Tilly in the Buttons Rosa shirt, which I wear as a jacket. I actually do have a video all about this this jacket. I will link it up here and down below. It was a bit of an adventure, and but to cut a long story short, I originally made it as a dress and didn't like it the way it sat on me, so I've cut it into a jacket. I don't wear it a lot, but I do really like it. I made it in this amazing pink, sort of raspberry pink cotton twill, and I used some poppers, some sort of what colour are they? They're not brassy, they're sort of a washed out kind of brass kind of colour, metal poppers on it. And I am wearing it with another Euphoria piece, a Euphoria t-shirt, which I purchased second hand. And what else have I got? I've got it with a pair of very stretchy jeans. I think I got these from Easy Buy. If you're in New Zealand or Australia, you'll know Easy Buy. They're a few years old now. They're oldies but goodies. I wear them a lot. And also got my white sneakers on in this outfit. And so, you know, all very comfy and cozy and casual. I do work in an office. All these outfits that I'm showing you are what I wore to work on these particular days. It is in an office. It's a head office of quite a large retail chain. but it's quite relaxed. The only thing they say, and they've said in the employment contract, is you can't wear exercise wear to work. Other than that, you can wear what you like, jeans and t-shirt, and sometimes that happens, or you can dress up if you like. Literally can wear whatever you like, so it just depends on the weather and on the mood I'm in as to how dressy or casual I go. This outfit is, the top is much loved. It is a Merchant & Mills Florence top. You can make it in a dress or a top. But I mashed up the balloon sleeve blouse. Is it called the Be Mine balloon sleeve blouse by Pattern Emporium? I put the sleeves of that onto the Merchant & Mills Florence top. I lengthened it quite a bit. It's quite short in the original pattern, and the original pattern just has some quite short sleeves. So, and I've made it in a viscose, which is from a Dahlia Society bespoke box a year ago, I suppose. It was probably, it was a special celebration box. So was it her first year or was it a Christmas? I'm not sure, but it was a sort of a celebration box, this party spot fabric. And I really love this top. I've worn it a lot, and I've paired it with my Mickey's, or Sew with Mickey. What is it? Sew with Mickey is a New Zealand pattern designer, and I've worn it with her linen trousers. She did gift me a kit to trial, and so I trialed the kit and made the trousers, and I love these linen pants, so I've worn those together. And what have I got on top? I have got, oh right, I've got a thrifted sort of a batwing overtop thing. You know, when you buy things online from Trade Me, which is kind of like our Craigslist or our eBay. And the trouble is, you know, you never know the condition of the item when you purchase it. So I tend to not spend too much money, because someone might say it's gorgeous, excellent condition, as new, and you get it and it looks like an old dish rag. So I generally don't spend too much, and this piece was one I was a little bit disappointed with. I have had some wear out of it, but it's, you know, it's probably something that, you know, pretty soon I'll start wearing just around the house. But in any case, I think it looks nice with this outfit. And the shoes I'm wearing are a pair of brand new shoes I purchased. They're black mesh with white daisies on them, sort of a flat form, and I love those shoes. I wear them a lot. Outfit number 5 is also a much loved dress. It is the Gabby dress by Fibre Mood. I've made this in a really lightweight cotton shirting. It's got a self stripe in it. I had never sewed with cotton shirting before, but I really, really like it. I mean, sewing with cotton is the dream, isn't it? It's the ultimate. It does exactly what you tell it to do, and it's so easy to press, so easy to sew. Everything about it is fantastic. I love cotton. And I love this dress. I did find when I made it, there's an inner sleeve and an outer puff sleeve. When I first twirled this dress, I found that the inner sleeve was quite tight, and I don't have particularly large arms, upper arms, but I did find it was quite tight. So what I did is I ended up making the inner sleeve out of a rib or some kind of jersey, and then the outer sleeve out of the fabric that I'm using for the rest of the dress. And I find that works really, really well. I've made the dress I've made a twirl and 2 dresses. One dress hasn't worked out and I don't wear that. This second dress, the black one, I love, and in both those I did put a knit in a sleeve, and I think I will just do that from now on. And whenever I make that dress, I probably need to make it in a top version, so I'll do the same thing, put the knit fabric on the inner sleeve for the top. I'm wearing the Gabby dress with my moss jacket by Helen's Closet again, made in that beautiful, beautiful Kingfisher viscose crepe, and I'm wearing it with some very sparkly little gold shoes that I purchased. They're brand new as well, and they're quite fun, and they've got perforations in the leather, so they're nice and breezy for summertime. Outfit number 6 is my Sydney dress by Style Arc. It's made in a viscose, lightweight viscose crepe Georgette. It's not as light as a Georgette, but it is a lightweight crepe. It's in a gorgeous ginkgo print that I got from the Fine Cloth Company a while ago. I love the Sydney dress. It made up extremely large, so my advice is, if you're making the Sydney dress, go down one size at the very least for an oversized fit. And if you're wanting something a bit more fitted, and actually I should be careful here because I haven't actually done this yet, but in my mind I feel like I would want to go down 2 sizes so that it's not fitted. It would still be a little bit oversized, but it won't be voluminous. So yeah, my suggestion, at least 1 size down, if not 2 in this dress. But I love it, love, 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 love it. And here I am wearing it with a thrifted, it's another New Zealand designer, Chocolat, sort of a kimono-y drapey thing. And so that is what I'm wearing the Sydney dress with, and I just got my white sneakers on. I wear these sneakers a lot. The second to last outfit, well, it's actually just a dress all on its own. Obviously the temperatures started getting warmer on these last couple of days, and this is the Ashling dress by Paper Cut Patterns. It's supposed to, when I made it, it had the high frill collar neck on it. It's got a collar stand and then a frilled collar on it, and I made that version, but I didn't like the way it sat. It was very floppy, and it was just too high up around my neck, so I just ended up taking the frill off, leaving the collar stand on, and just folding it under and top stitching it down to make a V-neck version. I did not have enough fabric to make the long sleeves, so I don't think it's got short sleeves as a version, but I just cut it off, and just to sort of tie it in with that lovely frill that's around the waist there, I made a frill. I had virtually no fabric left, and I pieced pieces together to make a little frill to put on the sleeve there, and I just love the way it turned out. I love this dress. It's made in a gorgeous cotton lawn that I got from the from the Dahlia Society bespoke box, again quite a long time ago. I love this fabric so much. It's an amazing Australian fabric designer, and it's got Banksia flowers in it and bees and all sorts of Australian fauna and flora, and I just love it. It's so light and breezy to wear, so I dragged it out this day, and I'm wearing it with a pair of thrifted sort of booty type, sneakery type things. Again, they're perforated, so I can wear them in the warmer weather. I'm not one for sandals. I love shoes, love, 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 love shoes, but I don't like feet. And I don't like exposing my feet. So generally my shoes have got a closed toe and a closed heel. I generally like a closed shoe with perforations in it for summertime, but that's probably a useless piece of information about me that you didn't want to know. And this last outfit, again, it's just basically the item on its own because it was another warm day. This is the Joni shirt by So Liberated. I really love this pattern. I've made 2. This is the second version. The first version I made in a lovely grey flannel, cotton flannel, which I love for winter time. And this is my summer version. Although it is cotton, but it's almost got a brushed feel to it. So it's probably not one that I can wear in the height of summer. Maybe it's more the shoulder seasons, autumn and spring. I love it, and I put this bright fun button on it. It's not exactly the same color as the sort of reddy color in the print there, but it's a lot more pink, but I don't care. I love that bright pop of color there. The Joni shirt, you can make all sorts of different versions. You can make it into a cropped straight across version or lengthen it into a dress, which obviously is what I did. I'm just wearing it with a pair of viscose jersey leggings that I purchased new from K&K here in New Zealand. And what shoes have I got on? My white sneakers again. Always my white sneakers. I wear them so much. So obviously you can tell that I work in quite a casual office environment because I wear my white sneakers to work a lot. So I hope that was interesting to you. As I said, I like to see videos where creators are wearing the clothes that they make out in the wild in their real life. It is quite easy, and you will probably know this yourself as a sewer, that sometimes you make things and you love them, but you never actually wear them. And sometimes it's not easy to put your finger on why, but I wear a lot of what I make. Some things just don't see the light of day again. Not that, but I have to say there's probably not too many things. And I mean, if it's something that I don't really like, at the end of the day, I'll just wear it around the house. So I suppose it does actually get worn and used, but just not, out and about in the real world. How much of the stuff that you make do you actually wear? Do you wear everything that you make? Do you wear some things that you make? Do you make so many things that you can't possibly wear everything, but you wear everything maybe once or twice a year or once every second year if you're a very prolific maker. So let me know down below. I'd love to know how you go with wearing the stuff that you make. Do you wear only me-mades? Do you do what I do and mix and match with items that you've purchased from new or thrifted? I'd be interested to find out how it works for you in practice in real life. But that is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed that, and I look forward to seeing you next week. But in the meantime, stay well, stay happy, and make something gorgeous.